I've got to ask about 2014. Chairman, you sound absolutely like a candidate for lieutenant governor. And I'm hearing all this week from people, watch out for Dan Patrick. He may announce for lieutenant governor at your event on Thursday. Christmas come early, Chairman. Seriously, are you going to run for lieutenant governor?
I have not made the final decision.
But you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it.
We hear that your people in Houston are telling you that the lieutenant governor is vulnerable. Certainly everything you're saying today is telegraphing a dissatisfaction with his leadership of the budget on down. Would you dispute that? Everything you're saying
Don't
is
look at me, man.
This
is all yours. Go for it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll join with Evan. I'd like to hear this too.
Yeah. This is the poker tell of all time. I mean, you are telegraphing that you intend to do something other than come back in the same job next time.
You know, if
His staff is choking. Hang on a second.
Is that right? Somebody give Logan CPR.
you know and I assumed you would ask this question.
Really?
The real answer is, Evan, I really love education. I think we've done a good job because of the team,
right,
of the business community, both parties, others. If I thought I could come back as education chair and be free to continue reforms and improving public education, my wife and I would both be much happier to go home, take a trip, not have to campaign for 10 months and come back as education chair. But right now we have 3 people in the race. There's no guarantee who's going to be our lieutenant governor.
Right.
And so I don't know what my future would be. And I'd hate to be in a situation coming back where I didn't have a chance to be a leading voice on public education. So that's a factor. Number 2 is, if you look at, we don't know what Governor Perry's going to do. Just for the sake of argument right now, let's just say there's a change there. That would mean there'd be a change at the Attorney General's office. That means 5 out of 6 statewide will be new. Land Commissioner, unless Staples would go back. I mean, Patterson would go back. Ag Commissioner, unless Staples would go back.
Comptroller.
Comptroller. Attorney General, if there's a move at the governor's mansion, and governor. And so the lieutenant governor would be the only position right now that's not, and we still don't know about governor. But and again, Rick Perry may run, and who knows.
So you're absolutely looking at this race?
Sure. I mean, I'm at a point in my life and my career that, again, if I could come back with certainty, with the freedom to lead the Education Committee, but that's not assured. And I spend so much time away, all of us do, spend so much time away from our families, and it gets harder. If you're going to come to Austin and take 6 months out of your life, plus the time in the interim, and for the high pay. Yeah, and for the high pay, and asked your family to sacrifice. My wife and I have been married 38 years. It's a lot to ask her to sit home a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time for me to come here and do this job. I want it to have meaning. And so I don't have any great ambition to have a higher title. I don't even like being called senator. People know I prefer being called Dan. But I do believe that I may be in a situation where my options are limited.
And you're dissatisfied with Lieutenant Governor Dewhurst, or else you wouldn't be considering running.
No, it has nothing to do with Lieutenant Governor
How can
Dewhurst.
it not have anything to do with it? Why would you think about challenging a sitting Lieutenant Governor unless you were dissatisfied?
No. Why couldn't it just be about a vision that I might have for the direction our Senate and our state should go? It doesn't, you know, politics doesn't always have to be against something. Politics can be for something. And if I were to run the race, I would do my very best to run the most positive campaign as I did when I ran for the Senate and talk about issues that are important to the people. I think people are tired of people nitpicking and attacking each other, and it would have nothing to do with the other candidates. I don't want to be in a box, and Senator Watson can, I think, maybe relate to this, but the other Republicans can. You're going to have all 3, Patterson, Staples, and Dewhurst, all looking for support. And you know,
they're already looking for
they're
support.
already from other senators, and I just want to be in that box. I want to be free to do what I think is best for the state.
I'm not endorsing today. If you're getting ready to ask
I was going to ask you that.